What he said?
They tell you stop using liquid heroin?
Yeah, no, they just was like, that wasn't what we came from. That wasn't what a nigga was
Nigga's
on.
a fiend.
Because you're asleep behind the wheel? Sir, I was knocking on this door for a long time.
I was watching Let's Rap about it, and there was one moment that really went left for me, and it honestly showed me something off about Jomo. He's the type of friend you gotta stay alert around, because once he feels too comfortable, he starts talking wild and reckless, like there's no line at all. Dave East opened up about his past lean addiction and how he beat it, and before anything else, that deserves respect. Admitting that and actually overcoming it isn't easy at all, and that takes real strength. So yeah, shout out to Dave East for standing on that and being real about his journey. Now, don't get it twisted, the jokes and comments can still fly later, but that moment wasn't about antics. That was a serious grown man conversation between Dave East and Mino, talking about addiction and pushing through something dark. And then, Jomo decided to jump in and call him a dope fiend and laugh like it was funny. He laughed at his own co-host, his friend, his so-called little bro, for opening up about something personal and real. That's where it got nasty. What kind of big bro does that? What kind of big bro clowns someone for surviving something that could have taken them out? Nah, that's actually wild to me for real. Let me know in the comment section how you feel about this. Do you think that moment was just playful jokes? Or do you think Dave East was really trying to say something serious right there that mattered? Because honestly, that message could have helped a lot of young listeners. Their audience probably includes people dealing with lean use. And that's not a shot at anyone. Ours probably does too.
When I was fucking with the lean, when I left that shit alone, every nigga that I was still cool with, that was still sipping, I need to cut that shit out.
Oh, that's fine.
So I would never keep promoting it, like, you know what I'm saying?
Did somebody tell you, yo, bro, you need to do better. You need
Mad
You need to stop. You need to
a
get
few
off the drugs.
homies
Stop
wasn't
being a drug addict. They tell
wasn't for that. You know what I'm saying? A few of my homies wasn't for that. What he
They
said?
tell you stop using liquid heroin.
Hip hop has normalized it so much that people don't even see the danger anymore. A lot of younger fans don't realize what they're really looking at. Nobody breaks it down clearly like, this isn't just a drink. This is serious stuff. It gets dressed up and sold like a lifestyle. I just saw a clip the other day where a rapper was pouring lean, flexing cash, making it look fly and glamorous. That kind of image links money, success, and that substance together in people's minds. And look at Lil Wayne. Nobody wants to talk about it, but his health struggles are visible. Instead of being honest, the culture keeps quiet.
Yeah, no, they just was like, that wasn't what we came from. That wasn't what a nigga was
Nigga's
on.
a fiend.
Wait.
This nigga shooting it.
Wait, East
Man
was on
shooting.
heroin? What the fuck? What happened? When did that happen?
Yo, I thought it was a serious moment. That's what I thought.
That's what I thought. I was trying to tell you some real shit.
I thought, right, I was with you.
I don't know where that went.
You was venting, and I heard different music.
Now I was on the
when you
age,
talking.
I don't know.
That was crazy. No, seriously, let's bring it back.
He was on the brown.
Right, that was wild.
And that silence keeps the cycle going. That's the part that really doesn't sit right with me at all. But here's the part people keep skipping past. You had an artist who was deep in that life before, and he made the hard choice to stop. He had the courage to say, nah, I'm done with this. And that's not easy at all. He even said he's trying to talk to people he used to be around who are still doing it, telling them to stop too. That's growth. That's responsibility. And when someone does something right, we give credit where it's due. Now don't get it confused though. When someone messes up, we still gonna talk about it in the comment section. That's how it goes around here. So let me ask you straight up, do you think Jim Jones was really moving like a big bro in that moment? Or do you think he was turning Dave East into the punchline? Was he trying to clown him? Or was it just about chasing reactions and stirring drama online? Sometimes this stuff feels staged, but other times it doesn't at all. And with Jomo, this really feels like his personality. This doesn't come off like a play for views. It feels like exactly how he'd react if a little bro came to him saying, "Big bro, I'm struggling and I need help." Remember when Dave East had that situation where he fell asleep at the light and the cops pulled him over? He was telling them, "I'm Dave East, I'm a rapper, I'm with Wu-Tang," trying to explain himself. And they basically told him none of that mattered in that moment. From their point of view, he was out cold for minutes straight, not responding, not moving. That wasn't a flex situation. That was a scary one.
No,
That was
I
crazy.
said liquid. Like they call.
But he wasn't on. Okay, he
they
was
call
on
lean liquid heroin.
Okay, got it. But
it's the expensive heroin.
Understood, 100%. But listen,
It's for the youth, man.
but somebody said to you that you should stop,
Right.
And pulled you up.
A
That's
few
somebody that you
people.
respect.
Yeah,
I think it
like
got a lot to do
close
with-
friends, like a couple close people to me wasn't with that.
So looking back at that, this could have been a moment where Jomo showed some maturity instead of jokes. This was the perfect time for a real PSA, something aimed at younger listeners who think using substances is cool because music made it sound flashy. The culture already dressed it up like a lifestyle, like something normal, like part of success. Once that image gets pushed, people stop seeing the risk. They stop seeing where it leads, and that's where big bro energy is supposed to kick in. So the real question is this: was that actually big bro behavior, or was it another moment missed? And let's be honest, if that's how he talks about Dave East openly, imagine how he spoke about Juelz Santana, who went through an even tougher public struggle. Dave East at least came out still standing strong, still sharp.
Okay, what's your name, sir? David what? David Brewster? Sounds good. Can you do me a favor and step out for me, okay? Yes, sir. Because you're asleep behind the wheel? Sir, I was knocking on this door for a long time. Huh? I know you did, I know, but you were sleeping. You don't need to be reaching around, all right?
That's why this whole thing hits different. He could still feel his face, right? So let me ask this straight up. What did he ever say to Juelz Santana when he was struggling? Did he call him names? Did he laugh it off? Or did he move different behind closed doors? Did he treat Juelz the same way he treated Dave East right there on camera? Did he turn him into the punchline for jokes and laughs? Or did he actually pull him to the side and say, yo, little bro, this ain't a good look right now? Like, did he ever say, you ain't showing up like you used to? You not locked in the studio, something's off?
We don't have $1 billion right now. You heard? That's the only reason I haven't tried
Keep his
cocaine
mic
yet.
on. He preaching to God for the night.
This is the only reason why I haven't been coked up. Because I don't have $1 billion.
If I make it to $1 billion, I'm not trying cocaine.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Boo.
Damn, yeah.
Or did he really big bro him when it mattered? Because let's be honest, he doesn't come off like a big bro to anybody around him, but he clearly wants that top seat respect. He wants that OG, Godfather type status. And it's not about clothes or style or any of that. It's about how you respond in serious moments in life. That's where real big bro energy shows up. This was one of those moments. The show is entertaining, no doubt, and it's full of wild moments. But this right here was the time for a reality check. That could have been a grown man moment that even cleaned up past episodes if handled right. He could have stopped the room right there and said something real. He could have said, listen, we joke on this show. We talk about money and success. But to the young people watching, if you're struggling with addiction, get help now. That alone would have changed everything. Coming from a big bro figure, that message actually hits. Saying straight up, this is not where you want to be in life. Clean it up now. Could have reached someone who really needed to hear it. And he could have saluted Dave East the right way, shouted him out for cleaning his life up, getting himself together, and showing up as a solid voice on the show. That's how you uplift someone. That moment would have elevated the whole platform, not just for views, but for impact. Because let's be real, someone in that audience, someone in those comments needed that message. Instead, the moment got wasted. Dave East shared something personal and real, and it got turned into jokes again. And that's what makes it hit harder, because he's seen this before. He watched his own little brother, Juelz Santana, struggle with the same addiction and lose to it publicly. Once the teeth go, once the career slows down, once that spark fades, it's hard to get back. People once said Juelz could have been the next Jay-Z, a real top-tier star. That potential didn't disappear for no reason. He's seen the reality up close. That's why turning this into jokes just doesn't sit right at all. That was the moment to pivot. That was the opening for the mature version of Jim Jones to show up. The real big bro version, the grown man energy, not the same old jokes and antics. This could have been the point where the message switched up completely. No more pushing reckless stuff, no more dressing it up like a flex. Remember when he had that liquor brand, Soar? Whatever happened to that, who knows? But the point is, this was your chance to show growth. Honestly, 50 Cent might have to come scoop that up and rebrand it if there's anything left there. That's business talk, not jokes. But instead, the ball got dropped again, and it keeps happening. So the real question is simple. When are we actually going to grow up? Now, I want to hear from you. Drop your thoughts in the comment section and keep it respectful. If you rocked with this breakdown, make sure you like this video, share it, and subscribe to Dripzine. Help the channel grow by clicking hype this video. It's free and it really helps. Thank you for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.